Hey guys, this is Joe from Excel by Joe and Spreadsheet School DFS, and I'm going to do a video today on how to format cells based on a certain condition so their numbers stand out easier when you're reviewing data. But before we get started, just a couple things I want to do quickly. You probably noticed you'll see me now. I'm trying something new with my video software where it'll actually do like a little webcam of myself. So I'm doing it down here in my basement, freshly painted basement, so you can still kind of smell like paint. So I've got a little bit of a paint eye going here. So, anyways, also, if you like this channel, if you like the video, if you can go ahead and like it or share the video, that would be great. And definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. So far, we're closing in on 1,000 subscribers at the time of making this video. So getting back into what I want to talk about is just how to conditionally format cells based on their value. So say we've got LeBron James game logs here from this is the 2017 season. We've got if you scroll down, looks like about 50 games. And say we were reviewing these stats and you're looking at it, nothing stands out. So if you wanted to look at, say, his better FanDuel points, you can kind of scroll down and you can see, oh, here's 67. It's one of the better ones. It's not the easiest thing to see, but if we had like his highest games highlighted, that would be a quick way to show that. To do that, you can do a thing called conditional formatting. So what you want to do is highlight the cells that you want conditionally formatted. You go to Home, and then over to Conditional Formatting, and you drop down, and you can have many different options. And one of them here is to highlight cells greater than or less than. It's kind of cut off here at the end of the screen, but you can see how it says greater than or less than. See, we want to highlight cells that are greater than, we'll say anything greater than 50 points. We're going to put it with a light red fill. You can change that if you want. You can have a different color if you want, or you can actually do a custom formatting, like if you want to bold it or have a certain different other color. But it's easy just to do. Here, let's just do green fill. So green ones are the better scores. We'll click OK. So now we got this, and we're starting to look down here. We'll see. Oh, here's all the scores that are over 50. So it's a quick way to see what you're looking for. Now we can also do conditional formatting if you want less than. So if you want to highlight, say we also want to highlight his formats less than 40 points in red. So now we've got the green, the over 50 in green, the under 40 in red. So now, when you're looking through his numbers, you can see a lot easier where his good games and his bad games are. You can also do other things with conditional formatting. Let's say we want to do the top and bottom. You can do the top 10 items. You could do a top 10%, top bottom percent. Say we want to just highlight the top 10%. We're just looking at his actual point score, not fantasy points. Say the top 10%. If we want a little more, say we want the top 15%. We want to put in red. And so there is going to be his highest 15% of games are right there in red. Say we also want to do, say, his assists. Say we want the top 10% of assists. But let me just show you the custom format. You can say if you want to put a border around it. So you want to put a border around all the games. And also, maybe we want to bold them. So click OK. There. So now we could also have these bolded with a outline around the numbers. And this is for the top 10% of assists, games with assists. So conditional formatting lets you do a variety of things. Let's look at a few other features before I end this video. Say FanDuel points for conditional formatting. If we don't want to highlight it, they got a couple other things called data bars. What a data bar will do is kind of give you Here, see, I'm going to do a data bar of green, or let's do red. It's easier to see. So now you can kind of see it kind of shows, it's kind of like a little chart on like the higher numbers, like here 67. See how this goes all the way to the across here, while 41 only goes to here. So it's just kind of a graphical view of showing like how many FanDuel points there are. I don't find this quite as useful. I mean, I guess it's good for maybe creating a report, but it's not as great for when you're actually doing research. But there's a couple other items too that you can do. There's color scales. Like say here, this kind of will highlight all the numbers, and it'll kind of give like a heat chart sort of say the higher ones are in orange, the middle ones are in yellow, the worst ones are in green. It's just a different way of conditionally formatting the cells. Now it has steals. And the last one is to be icon sets, which is kind of cool. Steals doesn't have many numbers. Let's look at, say, total rebounds. You do conditional formatting icon sets, and these arrows are kind of cool. So if you click on the arrows and you look at them, and you see the games with the different arrows. Here we go. See, like here, the ones with the high total rebounds, like here's 14, 13, 11, have the arrow going up. Just means it's the higher rebound games. The low ones with 5, it looks like rebounds, that says low games, so that's with the arrow going down. And the ones just going across are near his average. So there's a lot of different ways you can conditionally format. It all goes on to your preference. There's other items. You can have these type of indicators. You can have little check marks. It'll show a check mark next to the good ones, X's next to the bad ones. So there's many different ways you can format items based on number. This is good for creating reports when you want to show items, and it's also, I think it's even better for when you're doing research, because you can quickly see what items that you're looking for. So that's it for this video. Remember, like and share it if you can. That'd be great. And have a good day. Thanks.